John Osborne here with your Basecamp trading video of the day. Today we're looking at Intel. It's one of the biggest movers. It is the biggest mover on the S&P 500 right now for today, and that is Monday, June 8th, 2026. And Intel is currently up now about almost 13%. We're hovering right around 13% here. So what's interesting here is that we have been moving lower generally since putting in this high, an all-time high back on May 11th, and we pulled back to our wind wave cloud and then put in a lower high. That gave us a micro downtrend. So we'd be looking for breaking that, but we've been pulling back a little bit more here lately. But the thing is, what caused Intel to move up today? Well, one of the reasons is because Intel is being looked at by Google and also Nvidia as kind of a replacement for Taiwan semiconductors because they're not able to meet all the demand. So they're starting to look more seriously, and Google's been actually looking at this for months, but looking to utilize Intel to start fabricating some of their chips and some of the new stuff that's coming out in 2027, 2028, etc. So Intel is getting some attention here, and that's primarily what seems to be pushing it up higher today. So that is the catalyst behind the move. Now, how do we look at what the move is here? Well, so far we have what I would consider to be a hammer. It's not positioned at the bottom of a down move, but if you just look at this bar and you think about where we started and how we moved around down here and then raced back up again, we closed above where we opened, and we're also closing above the 8 EMA, which we haven't done in a while. So we had a gap up, came back, filled the gap, retested the previous day's high, and now we're back up to above where we started. We're also moving up towards this next resistance. That resistance is up towards 118.29, so we could move up there. It's a pretty good move today so far. And what I'm looking at longer term is now that we're above this trend line that's formed by this point, or this price pivot and this price pivot, now we have the opportunity to break above that 118.29. We're going to get above that. And if we do, the next resistance is up at 126.64. But even before we get there, we got to run into this trend line here. And if we can break above this trend line, then we trigger the micro downtrend. It may not be a micro downtrend. It might be more of a longer term downtrend here. But regardless, this could be the start of a longer term move, fueled by the catalyst of Intel taking a greater responsibility of delivering on chip fabrication. And it's something that the U.S. has as a goal anyways, and we'll see where this goes. So how do we trade this? Well, if we can get price to continue moving up, we're going to get ourselves toward this high at 118.29. So watch as we approach that high and see how that price reacts. And if we reverse at that point, then we're not quite ready yet. But if we close with some strength beyond that point, then I'd be watching for a breakout for a potential entry, crossing above this trend line. Ultimately, we then need to get above this high at 126.64. And if everything keeps going with enough enthusiasm, then we'll be looking for a new all-time high. We can get above that 300% Fibonacci extension. You can see our Fibonacci extensions, how we're kind of working close to them. There's one other thing that's also interesting here is we haven't triggered anything from value charts. Well, I'll say two other things. We haven't triggered anything on value charts, but also what's pretty cool is that we've done a pretty decent reset. We're below 10 anyways on the fast line on momentum, which means that we've pulled back, not yet all the way to zero, but enough to have another run higher should it choose to do so. So we're not quite ready to jump into the trade yet, perhaps, but this is a possible entry or a little bit of a longer term trade that we can watch to see if we can get above this pivot, then that pivot, and then through all this stuff. So it's a kind of a heads up, another way of looking at the way the market's working, and we'll see how we progress from here. A good start is almost 13% up today. If you like this kind of analysis, give us a try for 30 days for $7. You can find information about that in the comments below.